I'm so sorry, ma'am. I know you need this medicine, but it looks like it's not covered by your insurance.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to deny that one.
Wait, who are you?
I'm your insurance company's pharmacy benefit manager. I get paid based on the price of a medicine, and I don't make as much money off this one.
No one should stand between you and your medicine. Visit phrma.org/middleman to learn more. Paid for by Pharma.
At KPMG, it's people who make the difference for their clients. With talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. KPMG advisors embed themselves in their clients' business, working together as true team members to help grow and transform their enterprise. Ready to make the difference together? Visit their website at visit.kpmg.us/transformation to learn more.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1061, Why Happiness at Work Matters, by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. And I'm Dan, I'm your host here, and welcome to Optimal Work Daily, where we find the very best blogs on work and entrepreneurship and various related topics, and we bring them to you in audio form every single day of the year. So right now, I'm going to jump right into our post from Dr. Jenny Brockis and optimize your life. Why Happiness at Work Matters, by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. If you love your job, chances are your work makes you happy, which is a good thing because happy, healthy people not only work harder, they're up to 12% more productive too. But not everyone is in that happy at work space. When Gallup talks about the high level of disengagement in the modern workplace, 67%, this is really about what's called presenteeism. And it's not just about turning up to work when sick. This is the so-called brownout zone. You're at work, going through the motions, staying under the radar, but not being effective, contributive, or collaborative. You've lost that spark, the one that first lit you up in anticipation of your new role or position, where you felt challenged and inspired, motivated to deliver on the promise of what you know you're capable of. Like a relationship that has run its course, feeling trapped in a job with no prospect of promotion or improvement, where you've lost sight of what your input provides the world, is the oft-repeated story of wasted human potential. Just as all emotions have had to fight for the right to be recognized as valuable contributors to our best cognition, acceptance of the vernacular of happiness in the workplace has stuck in the craw of those who see it as flippant, damaging the impeccable credentials of serious work. Meanwhile, every one of our 30,000 or so decisions we make every day relies on access to our full spectrum of emotion. Whether you prefer the term joy or fulfillment, happiness is associated with a positive state of mind that determines your energy levels, discretionary input, and outcomes. Many workplaces now have chief happiness or engagement officers who provide a number of ways to elevate the collective vibe towards one that is more inclusive, accepting of difference, tolerant, and less judgmental. This keeps the brain in what is called a towards state, minimizing threat and enhancing collaboration and effective teamwork. Around the world, there's a global movement dedicated to raising awareness of how happiness at work is good for individuals, organizations, and the community as a whole. A Dutch company called Happy Office has instigated the International Week of Happiness at Work, September 24th to 28th, encouraging others operating in this space to run what they're calling happy events and workshops during this time. Can you elevate your own level of happiness? For sure. We all have what is termed our happiness set point. While genetics and circumstance play a role here, we've all met those sunny souls and the miserable as sin rogues. It turns out we have a considerable influence on determining how happy we choose to be. What will you choose? In the field of gelatology, that's the study of laughter, I'd like the rib-tickling double scoop of triple happy with extra chocolate and pistachios, along with a sprinkling of calm, joy, and contentment scattered on the top. Turns out that happiness isn't something we pursue. It's something we create with our own thoughts, actions, and behaviors. Every time we tune into our happy channel, we've chosen to consciously seek to elevate our own happiness. Feeling more positive has a number of cognitive and health benefits, as well as helping to elevate someone else's mood in the process by increasing cognitive flexibility, which is a schmancy way of saying it helps us with better decision-making, and it improves our working memory, so we learn more effectively and solve problems more quickly. This results from the positive mood boosting the amount of dopamine, the brain's reward neurotransmitter, exerting its effect on the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain housing our working memory. After a presentation I delivered recently, one of the organizers came over and said, "Jenny, you come across as someone who's always very positive. I'm from a family of catastrophizers, so clearly there's no hope for me." He looked a bit surprised when I said, "Well, actually, no. My optimistic outlook and positive mood is something I'm continuing to work hard at because there have been a number of times in the past when I've been deeply unhappy and extremely anxious, which not only made me feel bad but consumed a vast amount of mental energy which could have been more wisely and purposefully invested. No one is happy all the time, but we can, through conscious choice, increase our number of happy days experienced. Here are some ways to boost your positivity level. 1. Do something for someone else when you perceive their need, without seeking recompense or reward. Better than a bonus or promotion, adopting an altruistic approach and caring about others is our brain's greatest reward. 2. Do something nice for someone else. Shout someone a coffee, lunch, or a small unexpected gift. The bonus again comes in the form of dopamine and motivates us to repeat that rewarding behavior. We become more pro-social and generous. 3. Do some form of aerobic exercise daily to get your heart rate up and trigger the release of, yes, more dopamine, along with serotonin and those lovely endorphins. 4. Get enough sleep. We're more irritable and cranky when tired, and at greater risk of getting stuck in the negative groove. 5. Spend time with people you like. Our ability to connect with others we consider like us elevates oxytocin and our trust hormone, essential to the foundation of all positive and meaningful relationships. 6. Be selective in who and what you spend time listening to. Our negativity bias can easily spiral down into deep gray unless we're careful. We can't always avoid those positivity sappers, but we can minimize their impact by choosing not to buy into their negative language, reframing things to widen our bandwidth of perspective, and applying a high level of critical thinking. And 7. Develop greater compassion for yourself and others. We are human after all, imperfect, fallible, and vulnerable. And that's okay. You just listened to the post titled, "Why Happiness at Work Matters" by Dr. Jenny Brockis of drjennybrockis.com. I have good news for any of you successful business owners who are looking to streamline your workflow. Our sponsor, NetSuite by Oracle, just rolled out the best offer we've ever seen. NetSuite gives your business everything you need to reduce manual processes, boost efficiency, and increase productivity across every department. So I just love that you're not only getting visibility and control, but also the power that comes with having all your information in one place. And for the first time in NetSuite's 22 years as the #1 cloud financial system, you can defer payments of a full NetSuite implementation for 6 months. That's no payment and no interest for 6 months. It's time to join the more than 36,000 companies that have already upgraded to NetSuite. If you've been sizing NetSuite up to make the switch, then you know this deal is unprecedented. No interest, no payments. Take advantage of this special financing offer at netsuite.com/startup. netsuite.com/startup to get the visibility and control you need to weather any storm. netsuite.com/startup.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I know you need this medicine, but it looks like it's not covered by your insurance.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to deny that one.
Wait, who are you?
I'm your insurance company's pharmacy benefit manager. I get paid based on the price of a medicine, and I don't make as much money off this one.
No one should stand between you and your medicine. Visit phrma.org/middleman to learn more. Paid for by Pharma.
And we are so grateful for another terrific post from Dr. Jenny, which we thank her for. As a keynote speaker, she has presented to and worked with thousands of people to empower them to cultivate their own thriving mind. What gets her out of bed in the morning is the opportunity to impact someone else's world, seeing that spark of insight in their eyes when they see what they can do for themselves. As a voracious reader and prolific writer, she continues to indulge her curiosity and has just published her 4th book titled Thriving Mind: How to Cultivate a Good Life. And as a board-certified lifestyle medicine physician and best-selling author, Jenny's vision is to enable everyone to be a happy, thriving human. And I very much recommend checking out her site, which again is drjennybrockis.com. But that is going to do it for today. I thank you as always for being here with me. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.